this is the craziest ending I've ever seen in fantasy football history. A 16-man league where a four-way tie for that fourth place. Obviously, there's 6 spots in the playoff picture. 1493.64 to 1493.62 in points for. I win and beat him out for the last playoff spot by 0.02. You cannot make this stuff up. So let me paint the picture. Heading into week 14, here I am. It's the 7th team, the last team outside of the playoff picture. Now, coming into the week, we had 6 teams tied for 5th place. And look at the points for. They are so close. And I was 15 points ahead of Hut Hike. Now, a big reason to why I made it in, and it's a little lucky, but this team at 8-6, they lost. They were 8-5. They went to 8-6. They were 3rd place heading into week 14, fell all the way to 8th. They lost because of this team. They put up 50 points, couldn't do anything, and yes, before you say anything, this is a 16-man league. But this was just crazy of a week that I was able to jump him in the points for. But the crazier thing is how I got in. I had a solid week, about 113 points, had Nico Collins going into the Sunday night game. But heading into Monday night, he had Eagles defense. He was up on me about 2 points. All I needed was for the Eagles defense to get like less than 15 points, and they ended up with 13. But it went to overtime. If the game didn't go to overtime, it was like, 19-16 heading into the final drive before the Chargers scored. If the Chargers never scored, he would be at 130 and beat me for points for. Eagles defense gets 13. It comes down to literal decimal points. I mean, it's unheard of. I've never seen anything like that. And then the other 2 guys that had a record of 8-6, you can see the points for this. I'm only 5 to 6 points for away from that. So just imagine a couple of weeks where you made the right starts. A 16-man league, you have almost nobody on the waiver wires. You saw the players some of these guys were starting. They're backup running backs because that's the only players you had. Because I feel bad for my man in 3rd place, Preston Vargas. He was 8-5 and lost. And it bumped him all the way out. I mean, just look at how close these standings are. I've never seen anything like this. I mean, maybe I'm freaking out. You guys tell me. For a 16-man league, this is not a bad team at all. Man, they say football is a game of inches. I never thought in a million years it would come down to that. I survived the playoffs. Now let's make a push to win the championship.